Hello, I'm Sam from the Outlook Riding Academy, and I'm here to help you build your confidence as an equestrian rider. So today I'm going to be instructing you on how to mount and dismount your horse safely. Okay, to make it easier before you even get on, you can preempt what length of stirrup you might need. So my trick is to put my finger reaching all the way up to the buckle, and then the stirrup to come under my arm, and that's a good guess that that's going to be my stirrup length. So once I've done it on one side, I would go around and do it on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate for my students how to mount. So firstly, I'm holding my horse firmly under the mouth, and I'm going to let the outside rein go, and I'm going to thread this rein over the horse's head, still holding him securely here at the mouth. Swap hands. I'm going to reach over the neck and straighten that rein. I'm going to join these two reins up so that they're even firmness on either side. And I'm going to put my excess rein over on the off side. So now I'm taking some mane with my rein. It's a sort of a part of a security of me being able to have good balance. Okay, so my free hand will take the stirrup for my left foot. And this is then going to, the hand's going to come into the pommel. If I didn't use the pommel, I could also go over to the side of the saddle, just so that I'm pulling myself across. Now, as I come down, I haven't put my other foot in the other stirrup as yet. My concern now is to take the reins and make sure I have control of the horse. I'm just giving him a squeeze to ask him to keep still. Now I'm going to take the other stirrup up. And my hands are relaxed and just holding him, and he's sitting still. He is a school horse, so that's a huge help. If I was on someone younger, he'd be fidgety and wanting to move off. So now I'll ask one of my students to do the same. Horsemanship means building good habits. Good habits keep you, the rider, safe, and when you're around a horse, you remain safe as well. So I'm going to now go on and show with my students how I would be teaching this instructing of mounting. Okay, so as a learner, I would always want you, when you are going to mount a horse, to have someone with you, okay, for safety. I would also recommend you pick a horse that's a schooled horse, because then he'll stand quietly for you. Totally different to someone with a horse that's just been broken in. Next, I'd be wanting to check that you've got your helmet on and you've got riding boots. And can you just check that your girth, it allows you to just slide 4 fingers under it. So I know it's pretty firm. You can just get 4 fingers under. Terrific. Okay, back to holding your horse. I know I can get 4 fingers under mine. And now I think we're ready to hop on. Okay, holding the horse firmly under there. Good. Okay, I want you to drop the rein that's furthest away. No, come back. I want you to drop from here. Drop the furthest away rein and hold him firmly there. Okay. Now you're going to drop the bottom rein here, and you're going to thread this over his head. Right. Now I want you to reach over and get both reins even. Take your time. Now rein and mane. Spare hand is going to get the stirrup for your left foot. Now just wait, because you're a learner. I'm going to hold the saddle from the other side, because I'm assuming you may not be able to pull from the pommel. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Swing over. Now take your reins up, not your stirrups. Okay, once you have rein control, now take your stirrups. Lovely. And he's sitting quite calmly and quietly for you. Well done. Now, teaching mounting can be a little bit mundane for students. So what I do to jazz it up and add a bit of fun is give them some challenges, such as mounting from the incorrect side. So at the moment, Michaela's on the near side, where we always mount. But today, Michaela, you're going to have the challenge of mounting from the off side. So let's have a try. I'll hold Piccolo if he looks like he's going to fidget too much. Great work. Very impressed.
Thank you.
So our minds do have what we call muscle memory, and so it's just natural for us to go back to the side that we're always practicing. So that was extremely well done. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, so when we want to dismount, we ask our horse to come back to a standstill, and hopefully if you've got a schooled horse, he's going to do that. Also, ideally, a squared position with the horse's feet, so we've got the 4 feet in basically four corners of the square. If you're carrying a whip, put it across to your left hand. Okay, now I'm going to put my excess rein back over to the near side. My left hand's holding the rein. It's going to do rein and mane. My right hand is going to put the thumb into the pommel and the fingers facing back towards me. My feet will come out of the stirrups, so that's a safety point for everybody. And I'm going to lightly lean forward and bounce myself off. So notice now that I'm in the position where I started. So I'm facing backwards. The whip's going to go under my arm. The right hand's going to come and take the reins. The left hand's going to come back up to the horse's mouth and hold the horse firmly. Taking the reins over the horse's head, resting them on my wrist. Putting the reins back in here together. And now I'm ready and waiting to be allowed to mount again. If I was asked to mount again, it's essential that I walk forward and take a few steps before mounting after you have dismounted, especially for something like a lady rider class. Now that I've actually finished for my ride, I'm going to run my stirrups up and then loosen the girth. And I'll do the same on the other side, and I'll just loosen some of the girth points because it'll be another little while till the saddle actually comes off. Okay, viewers, don't forget to like, subscribe and make sure to ring the bell. Thank you for watching, and until next time, cheerio!